home game of the 2023 calendar year. So I need you guys to lose your mind when I say you're Algonquin Wolves. Are you guys ready? So, between La Cité Coyotes and your Algonquin Wolves! There we go. The Algonquin Association acknowledges that today's game is taking place on the traditional, unceded, unsurrendered territory of the Anishinaabe Algonquin people. At this time, we're able to please rise and move your back to the deployment national anthem. And now let's meet our starting five. That's what they say. Well, that's the thing. At forward from Montreal, Noah, from Henri Bourassa, numéro 8, Nelson. At guard from Montreal, Quebec, numéro 10, Ricardo. Forward numéro 13 from Gatineau and the Big Bar. Starting from La Cité at guard and Sergeant 10 from Tanzania, Cedric Hapa. Starting from La Cité number 6 at 6'7" from closing guard.
Welcome to OCAA men's basketball. We have an intense matchup here for you tonight. We have the Algonquin Wolves versus the La Cité Coyotes. Both teams arch rivals from the Ottawa area. Algonquins lost their last three. La Cité's lost their last five, and both of these teams are looking to head in to the Christmas break with a holiday gift from Santa Claus, and that is going to be a win.
Yeah, it should be a really good game. we know that last time these two faced off, it was at La Cité, and La Cité won in overtime. So an intense game last time they played, and now the Wolves looking to get that win in their home court this time, and La Cité is going to win the initial tip-off, and here come the Coyotes. They put it in the paint. A reverse layup is good, and the first points go to La Cité.
Good play by Neil Chani there just to get the ball in the basket.
And Galaza hands it off. They swing it to Partington. In the paint, alley-oop, and one. What a play from Mongreux for the Wolves. Catches that in the air, takes the contact, and finishes.
Mateo Mongreux is such a smart player and is very good at driving the net, gets the points there and earns the free throw.
A chance for a three-point play. La Cité gets that first bucket, but the Wolves come right back. The shot is no good, but the Wolves get the offensive rebound. Partington in the paint, he hezzies, can't get it to go, and it will be La Cité's ball.
A good play by CJ Glaza to recognize Riley Partington's right there, but he just can't put the ball in the basket.
And La Cité tries to kick it out to the corner, but just kind of a fumble there by Kalonji. And Mongreux will inbound for the Wolves. Gives it to Galaza. He's pressed. Galaza's so good at not panicking in those situations, and now Desta has it. Valerie, jab step drive. The pass is no good, but the Wolves will get the ball back.
A good play by the Wolves, and they force the ball all the way off of Neil Chonchu, and they get the ball.
Partington has it. To Glass in the corner. He is wide open, the three. Long air ball.
Such a close play there for Galaza.
Cilia gives it up. They swing it. It's Kalonji now. He's going to use his body, get to the paint. Good defense. Galaza now might go all the way. Kicks it out for a wide open Partington. And that one is in and out. Oh my goodness.
Hit both rims for Riley Partington. He could not be more unlucky. But the Wolves still have possession of the ball and still can salvage this offensive play.
And now it's Desta. We know how good he is from the three-point line. He drives and looks like he's going to get fouled as he loses that ball. I don't believe that was on the way up. I could be wrong.
I mean, I think that was a smart drive, though, again, from Simon Desta. Usually shoots for threes, but it is a smart play from driving in for a two. And it'll be an Algonquin Wolves basketball.
Yeah, it'll just be an inbounds play. It seemed like Desta was lining up for those free throws.
And we see the three officials here having a discussion, and they're going to indicate the two free throws.
Yeah, that call is going to be overturned. So Desta will get the free throws. We are still tied at 2 here at Algonquin. And here's Desta. The first free throw is good. Wolves take the early lead now. And both free throws are made. And now La Cité looks to return. And now a drive, a shot, offensive rebound, and a make. Great play by Kalonji. And an interception by Cilia. And he's going to put it up, whistle blown. And that is going to go for a shooting foul.
I think I see Desta actually having a discussion with one of the referees here, and Desta's trying to make the case that he had his feet planted.
Yeah, he definitely was going for the charge there. And made by Cilia, now Galaza, bringing it up the court.
Now, that's the kind of play that can get Cillian hot in this game. And Cillian, when he's on his game, he's one of the best players in the entire OCA, especially his shooting is unbelievable. So the Algonquin Wolves have to watch out for his shooting.
Desta with a highly contested three-point shot, and he gets nothing but net.
Now that's what Simon Justa does, puts the ball in the basket and shoots a lot of threes. We know how good he is at shooting threes. He just shows again right there.
So lethal from that range. And now a drive. A shot. That three-pointer just off. Partington gets by his defender. He's going to drive and sneaks it in without the backboard.
Smart play by Riley Partington to notice that his right-hand side is wide open and takes full advantage.
And you saw Genti trying to give it up to Cilia. It'll go out of bounds, but
I think it's a foul against Valerie.
excuse me. It'll be Lassite's inbound. A drive, high layup, and a few bounces and in.
The Algonquin Wolves there are overcompensating, especially on Cillian's side, and they're giving room for other players in Lassite to put the ball in the basket.
Now Mongru gives it up. And now Lassite looking for some open players. They find Cilia. He drives, goes up with the right. Looks like he was fouled on the way up. Partington there just couldn't stay straight up and fouled. The first free throw, just long off the back rim.
And I heard Trevor just having a discussion with Riley there about that play. And I think something he's also talking about, especially when you're going to draw the fouls, you have to make sure your feet are planted. You have to be very careful in those positions.
Both free throws were missed, and they almost got the offensive rebound, and they're still going to have it as it goes out of bounds off of the Wolves player.
Now Lassite is looking to salvage this offensive possession here.
Kalonji gives it up. A drive. Oh my goodness, what a play. Little Euro step and finish from Chunku.
What a Euro step, and what a way to salvage that play. Now we're tied at 9 apiece.
Partington now tries to find Galaza. Galaza somehow keeps that one in. Back to Partington. He gets the ball taken from him. It's a 2-on-1 for Lassite, and they can't execute there. It was Habakuruma trying to find Cilia, and they just couldn't get that pass to work for them.
On that earlier play there, and we have to talk about Riley Partington. He wasn't really in a position to pass the ball, and then the ball turnover happens. And now it looks like he's being subbed out of the game for Carter Norman, who will make his first appearance.
And that'll be a foul on Genti. Just reached a little too much there. Aggressive defense. It'll be a timeout now taken. It is a tied game, 9-9, early here in this hometown rivalry at Algonquin College.
What do you make of this game so far, Max? So far I'm making this game to be a classic in the making of this Algonquin-Lassite rivalry.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Another classic in the making, because last time they went to overtime, it was that close, that evenly matched, and obviously early to tell, but 9-9, that's as even as it gets, and it looks like it's going to be a battle all the way to the end. here we go. Both teams back on the court. Galaza inbounding. Off the back of the La Cité player. What a play. It ends up in Desta's hands. He's going to take his time with it. Heavily contested. Last time he was heavily contested, he made a three. Fancy moves mid-range off the rim. But that was Valerie with the offensive rebound and put back.
Great job there from Valerie to pick up that rebound and just put the ball in the basket.
Genty has it for La Cité. He's trying to find the paint, but good defense. They swing it. A long three is good. What a shot from Kalonji.
Kalonji just wide open there. Just rips that three.
CJ Galaza gives it to Valerie. Back to Galaza. He's wide open for the three. He takes his time, and it's off the rim and out of bounds. It'll be a La Cité ball.
You have to give credit to the Algonquin Wolves for working a really good switch around play there to get CJ Galaza wide open, but just can't convert on that play. And those are the kind of plays you have to convert on, because especially in these kind of rivalry games where you know they're tight, they're usually decided by a couple points or 10 points at most. Those points really do matter.
Absolutely, Damon. There's a sub on there for the Wolves. Now on is Okongo, and Carter Norman came on after that timeout. La Cité inbounds it. Cilia going to bring it up. He's guarded by Norman. He gets by Norman and gets the layup.
That was a very smart lane there for the La Cité player to pick up. And Algonquin just need to do a better job of marking the key.
Desta now gets a screen from Mongru. It's a pick and roll. Mongru going to drive. Can't get it to go.
A smart play from Mongru to work that cut.
And it looks like it'll be a foul against Carter Norman. He was trying to get that blocking call, but his feet were not set. That'll be Kalonji giving it up to Diaby. They have it at the top. A drive. A tough angle to put that up. He does. An offensive rebound, a three-pointer, and a make. What a shot from St. Louis.
St. Louis again wide open there at the top of the key. Puts in a nice three, and Algonquin here down by 6 points.
Now Galaza drives, can't find a lane. He gives it to Desta. Desta, nice move. Still heavily guarded. Fadeaway mid-range is off.
Now, those are some good chances that we're seeing so far from the Algonquin Wolves, but they just have to be a little bit more clinical.
Kalonji now, that three-pointer is just short. Desta gives it to Mongru and can't get the three to go.
Another wide open three there. Now the Wolves just have to be really a lot more clinical here in this first quarter.
And La Cité can't get that one. And given up. And that's going to be a foul against the Wolves as they try to recover that turnover. It went against Mongru. It'll be shooting fouls. And it's Genty to take the free throws. First one is no good. Here comes the second. And that one's good. La Cité now up by 7 points. Now, last time these two teams played, the Wolves had to make a big comeback last minute in order to send it to overtime. So they know that that's something they can do. And now a three-pointer in the corner. from Balmaceda. What a shot, and that's how you start a comeback.
Jansen Balmaceda wide open from the corner three, sinks that all the way from his hometown of Vancouver, and now that'll be a foul against La Cité.
And Balmaceda was the one who started that turnover, got his hands on it. That's how you make a difference right after you get subbed in. It'll be Galaza inbounding. Trying to find Balmaceda, he does. He gives it up to Okongo and now to Norman. Valerie with the three short. Norman fighting for that rebound, he gets it, and what a smart play. He was going out of bounds, but just in time, he throws the ball off of Kalonji, and now the Wolves will get another shot here. Finds Valerie to Okongo. He's going to try to drive, spin move to Galaza for the three, and that one goes in for CJ Galaza.
Another good switch there by the Algonquin Wolves, and again, a wide open CJ Galaza does the trick. The Wolves are only down by one here with 2:17 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, two quick threes there to put them right back in this game, close with La Cité, and La Cité cannot make that three-pointer of their own. Okongo now to Balmaceda. He's going to get a screen from Valerie. Looks like Okongo traveled there, took a step before he dribbled. Kalonji almost gives it up. He does, and it's Carter Norman, and Carter Norman finishes.
What a smart interception there from Carter Norman, and the Wolves now have the lead.
Sloppy play from La Cité, looking to take better care of the ball now. They bring it up, splits the defense. Kalonji gives it to the paint. Foul, looks like not a foul. It'll actually be a travel called in the paint against Kalonji. And now drive from Norman. He's going to step out of bounds.
I think that's actually a pushing foul.
Yeah. It'll be Wolves ball. On for La Cité is Emmerich Bard. He's a first year. Carter Norman gets the ball right back to Galaza. Valerie, Norman thinks about it. Gives it to Galaza, though. He's wide open. And what a shot. That's 2 3-pointers from Galaza now. What a connection there. Carter Norman decides not to take the shot and gives it to his teammate who's wide open for the three.
That's what we call the St. Joseph's connection. Both Carter Norman and CJ Galaza played together in high school. They worked a lot of magic there for St. Joseph's, and they're working a lot of magic here for the Wolves.
It'll now be free throws for La Cité. It'll be Genty. First one is off. Second one is good. A 3-point game in favor for Algonquin. They gave it to Carter Norman, long pass to half court. To Glass again, quick pass to Balmaceda in the corner, and that is good for Balmaceda. The Wolves are catching fire from the 3-point line.
That is the second consecutive 3-pointer that Balmaceda's put in from the exact same spot. Wolves are catching fire like you're saying.
And now La Cité can't get it in, and it'll be a foul against them, so Wolves will get the ball right back. Here comes the crowd for the Wolves. Okongo looks to inbound. They are being fully pressed by La Cité.
They're especially pressing CJ Galaza. They know what magic he can work.
Valerie to Okongo. In and out move. Tough layup. Can't get that one, but he's going to get fouled on the way up.
Smart play there by Congo, drives the net, and he gets elbowed in the head there and earns the 2 free throws.
Here's the first one. And it's good. And the second is also good. And now it looks like for the Wolves, it's Eddie Laurent coming on. The first year from Immaculate High School. He's from Florida. La Cité bringing up the court. Whistle blown as Valerie's on the floor.
Diaby pushed Valerie down there.
And that is not what you want to do. Sloppy fouls turning into a turnover, giving the Wolves the ball right back.
And it looks like CJ Galaza's right back in and Eddie Laurent is right back out of the game.
I think Wolves looking to finish strong here in the first quarter. Okongo trying to bring it up. He does, gives it to Galaza, to Valerie. Just keeps his foot planted. Now Okongo with the mid-range, it's just long. And Okongo, what a play to intercept and get that ball to Valerie. 2 amazing plays. Valerie keeps that one in, and now whistle blown. That 3-pointer from Galaza will not count, but I believe he will have 2 free throws now. He will.
Yeah, you have to give a lot of credit here to the Algonquin Wolves for 2 great defensive plays. The first one by Okongo, then Mongro. And then CJ Galaza with the chance for the 3 there. He gets fouled, but they'll give him the 2 though. So this should be a good chance for the Wolves to go up 29-19.
And Galaza makes the first one I mentioned. It looked like the Wolves were trying to finish strong. They do. What a play. 2.7 seconds left, and Galaza gets 2 free throws from some big hustle and good defense. Galaza makes that one. The whistle was blown as he was shooting. That'll count, though. Becky Malik gives it up. They have to get it up, and they won't in time, so it'll be after the first quarter. 28 Wolves, 19 Coyotes. We saw there it looked like the Wolves might be going down a bit. They were down by a good amount, but then some free throws catching fire, some 3-pointers. Gets them right back in the game, and now they're up big.
It really has been the story, and also when La Cité, especially, we talked about how back and forth, but there's one point in the game I thought La Cité would have the chance to run away with it in the first quarter. They were up by 7, and then Algonquin, like you said, those 3-pointers, that has been a key, especially for Algonquin, to work those switches and find CJ Galaza, Carter Norman, Simon Justa, and Balmaceda in those spots where they know they can cook, and that has been the story.
And the Wolves looking to stay hot in the second quarter. the intermission is over. The Wolves will get first possession of this second quarter. Galaza starts off with it. He's driving left side. Gets blocked. Huge block from Junku. Norman inbounding. He gets it back. Drive and kick. It's tipped by Cité. And Wolves will inbound again.
That was Cillian who got a tip on the ball there.
And again, Wolves will inbound. Peter Jokai gets that one swiped away from him. Galaza driving again left side. Not blocked, but can't get it to go. Peter Jokai with the offensive rebound and putback.
What an offensive rebound there from Gazim Peter Jokai. Jumps up in the air, puts the ball, and puts it in with authority.
And that'll be out of bounds against Cité. So again, Wolves get it right back.
Kalanji just stepped out of bounds right there on that place, and you always have to be careful where you're planting your feet when you're in the offensive court.
Galaza in and out. Gets a screen from Peter Jokai. He does it again, but Cité does a really good job at defending with that screen. And that was Laurent in the paint. He got blocked, got the rebound, but couldn't put it in.
Smart play from Peter Jokai there to see Laurent, but Laurent just can't put it in.
Cité can't finish themselves, and now Laurent will get another chance. He does a great job at using his body to keep the defender away from the ball. Just tricky to finish those. And a drive from Cité. It was Genty driving. And it's now Galaza on the floor. And it was a charging foul. Galaza hits the ground hard, and he will sign for a sub now. So in for Galaza is Texera. A first year, and we know he can be lethal from that three-point line.
I know Texera is someone we haven't seen very much about. When we have seen him play, he offers Trevor Costellos and this Algonquin Wolves team a little bit of everything. He can shoot, he can defend, he can pass. He just is a little bit of a Swiss Army knife for the Algonquin Wolves.
And Carter Norman with the three. Can't get it. But oh my goodness. There's Balmaceda with the offensive rebound and putback.
Balmaceda right spot at the right time. Wolves are up 33-19.
A drive again, a Wolves player ends up on the floor, and a charging foul again against Cité. The coaching staff of Cité and the bench definitely disagree, as there's a conversation with the ref happening right now.
Now you see their head coach Nemery Kone just having a civil discussion, but you see their assistant coaches are losing it.
A lot of opportunities taken away from Cité off of sloppy fouls and sloppy plays. They're going to have to clean that up, because if they don't, they're going to keep on giving these Wolves chances to run up the score. Laurent now, he's going to take it all the way himself and gets the layup. Just gets by all of the defenders with ease.
1v5, no problem for Eddie Laurent. He works that magic.
And that will be a foul against the Wolves this time. So now Cité will look to capitalize. And a timeout called.
Cité, this has to be a big timeout for them. They just got a foul. And now they're down 35-19, and potentially this foul here can get them back into this game, or at least start some sort of momentum for them. And you see their fans are trying to get back into it. They have a whole section of fans that brought up all the way from Orleans to cheer them on tonight.
Yeah, big show for both teams. I I kind of found that out early on when, you hear big cheers for both teams, and always a cool environment to be a part of. We'll see if La Cité can capitalize on this opportunity they have after this timeout. The timeout is over. La Cité inbounds. Good defense by Laurent, and it's an over and back. Laurent with the defense to cause the turnover. You have to credit the Wolves defense this game. I think that's led to a lot of their success offensively.
Now, you always know the saying, good defense leads to offense. This is what exactly we've seen for the Wolves there. Just not giving La Cité much room and forces that kind of play. And it's forcing them into many plays like that.
Norman battles to get to the net, can't finish. And now La Cité with an opportunity, a drive, whistle blown.
It looks like La Cité will be getting 2 free throws here. See one of the referees indicating his 2 fingers for 2 free throws.
That was interesting. It seemed like the whistle was blown just a little bit after that shot. And now 2 free throws. First one is good for Habakurama. And second one is just off, rebounded by Laurent. Carter Noren back to Laurent. Kicks it out to the corner, and that time Balmaceda can't get that three-pointer to drop.
Balmaceda almost had the hat trick there from that spot, but just couldn't get it in there.
Now La Cité in the paint, taken away, and it'll be the Wolves' ball. Balmaceda finds Laurent. Nice move there to get his defender off of him, using his body. And he's stripped of the ball. Good defense from Habakurama. But Wolves still have a chance. They still have possession. It goes to Balmaceda, but it's actually taken away. And a nice Euro step and finish from Cilia. What a play there. Takes away the ball and finishes out the other end. Balmaceda, nice moves. Finds Norman, he's gonna shoot the 3. And that one is in and out, hits both sides of the rim and pops out. Spin move in the paint for La Cité, can't finish, and out of bounds, Wolves ball.
That takes a tip off of Ricardo Giannetti. That'll be an Algonquin Wolves basketball.
Galaza back on for Algonquin. So is Peter Jokai. Now Laurent with some nice moves. Looks very confident out there, just can't finish the layup. Peter Jokai again with the offensive rebound. Can't put it in. But it'll be 2 free throws for him.
Now, smart play again from Gezin Peter Jokai. Such a smart player. Finds the dirty areas, gets them, and does a good job of getting Algonquin possession and especially earning free throws.
First one is off. 35 Wolves, 22 Coyotes. And Peter Jokai makes it 36. Lassiter in the paint, whistle blown. It'll go against the Wolves. Now Valerie on for the Wolves. Peter Jokai goes to the bench, and also on for the Wolves is Mongru. Off goes Texera. Cilia inbounding. He gets it back and gets the bucket off of Chunku's assist. Now Lauren. Nice moves. Actually gets the ball stuck up in the rim. And I believe he'll get 2 free throws.
That will be the call, and I've said this once about Eddie Lawrence, and it means if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Eddie Lawrence is such a smart player for the Algonquin Wolves, and he's a real spark plug for this team. And whenever he's on the court, he brings that extra energy that the Wolves need. And he's always willing to do whatever it takes to earn the points here for the Algonquin Wolves.
Free throw's good. Abadurema gives it up. Cilia. Back to Cilia. He'll look to drive baseline. They swing it. 3-pointer. Just off. Balmaceda gives it to Lauren. And that'll be a foul against Mongru. Pushes off his defender.
Now Noel Ekamekli did a good job of just keeping his feet planted there as he knew Mongru would be in his path.
Genti with it for Lassiter. Gives it up. Abakurema. Abakurema finds Cilia. He'll drive again. And it looks like he's fouled on the way up.
Celine again does a good job of earning contact. And he leads his team in points so far this game with 7 points in the night.
And here's Cilia's first. And it's good. Doing his best to keep the Coyotes in it. The second one bounces out. Offensive rebound though, but it's lost, and now Laurent looking to drive. He's blocked. What a block from Cilia. What a way to recover.
Especially another really good job there for Eddie Laurent to earn the ball there and earn Algonquin an offensive possession there.
And the Wolves will call a timeout now. They are up 38-25 here in the second quarter. timeout over. Glaza inbounding for the Wolves. Gives up to Okongo. They swing it all the way to Laurent. Glaza has it. And whistle blown. Foul against the Wolves. Cilia. Nice move. To lose Laurent. He'll use the screen. Wolves switch. Cilia still driving. Trying to find his teammate in the corner. A backdoor cut and a finish. What a play from Habakurama. Backdoor cut. Gets a wide open layup.
And no one was marking Habakurama right there on that play. And for the Wolves, they need to be marking someone. They need to have someone marking him at all times.
Glaza trying to vocalize to his teammates what he wants. He'll be inbounding. Finds Okongo to Valerie to Laurent. Okongo now trying to drive, slips a little. He'll have to kick it back out. Laurent finds Valerie, and he gets the highly contested layup.
Very good finish from Valerie, but an even better assist from Eddie Laurent.
Habakurama trying to find his teammate Genti in the corner, but throws it too high for Genti to grab.
Now that was just such a high throw there. Now there's no chance anyone's really catching that ball.
That error does give the Wolves possession right back. That's really been the story of the night. Just errors from La Cité giving Wolves more opportunities to get those buckets. And now Partington on for the Wolves and Desta. Desta to Partington, loses his defender and gets the layup off of that nice spin move.
Yeah, that is the perfect substitution for Riley Partington. When he comes back in the game, gets the 2 points right there.
Cilia defended by Laurent. A screen set. Cilia loses it, but it's picked up. A whistle blown, and it'll be 2 shots for Chunku. Chunku's first one is just long. The second just gets in after staying on that rim for a second or two. Partington inbounding to Laurent. To Okongo. He'll drive left side, trying to go up with his right. A lot of contact, and it'll be no foul called inbounds for the Wolves.
And I think you see the confusion here. Now, it looked on that play, initially thought it was going to be a foul because you saw Desta got fouled on that play. But also you had a La Cité player go down there, so I guess you're just going to go for the inbound.
Now Laurent. Screen set by Partington. Partington gets the ball, and another play. Laurent to Partington. They execute well, and Partington gets the bucket.
Really good play there from Partington. Finds himself wide open there in the paint. May not be the biggest guy on the team, but certainly he feels like a big guy in the paint.
You see Partington setting those screens, rolling off of them, making plays off the ball for the Wolves. It'll be free throws now for La Cité, and it'll be taken by Diaby. First one sneaks in. And misses the second. Whistle blown. 2 players from each team trying to get that rebound. And that foul will go against Cambu for the Wolves, so more free throws for La Cité. This time it's Cilia. First one off the rim. Cilia's second one gets in. 44-30 for the Wolves. And a bucket made after that turnover from the Wolves. They almost turn it over again, but Lauren keeps it to Desta. Trying to drive. It looks like that might be a travel. It is. Too many steps from Desta.
Well, the big thing for the Wolves is you have to be very concerned about La Cité's high press here. They weren't dealing with it well earlier on in the last 2 sequence of play. Now the Wolves have to do a better job of adapting to that really high press La Cité's playing.
Cilia gives it up. Travel called this time against La Cité, against Diaby. And timeout called.
I think you see Trevor Costello here getting out the big board, so he has a lot that he wants to talk about with his players. I'm assuming it's probably going to be about the high press La Cité is going to play here.
Yeah, and I think he's worried the Wolves might give up this big lead as La Cité gets just a little bit of momentum there. Costello looking to cut that short now. We'll see how the teams come out after this timeout. Congo will inbound to Galaza. Galaza using his body, gives it up to a Congo. Galaza has it. Step back 3. Can't get it. Cambu tries for the offensive rebound. The ball's still loose and picked up by Diaby for La Cité. Long pass. Air ball, no foul called. Galaza trying to slow things down now for the Wolves. Uses the screen from Cambu. Finds Okongo in the corner. And looks like Okongo stepped out of bounds.
It's a shame that Okongo stepped out of bounds because he sunk that 3 with authority. So had he just stayed in bounds and sunk that 3, we could be talking about the Wolves being up a lot more than over La Cité. So you just got to be careful, especially about your positioning.
And now Cilia there with the layup. A nice assist from Diaby. Galaza struggling now. Gives it up though and gets over half court. Desta gives it back to Galaza. Risky pass there. Cambu in the corner. That one off the rim long. Whistle blown. Still La Cité's ball. It'll actually be 2 free throws. Abbey will take them. The Wolves will take this opportunity to huddle by the bench. The Abbey makes the first one. Second one is also good. La Cité making this a closer game than it was previously. And now Carter Norman is coming back on the court for the Wolves. Off goes Cambu. Laval inbounding for the Wolves. To Lauren. That's a travel call against Lauren. I thought I saw a reach, but the call goes against the Wolves and now gives La Cité the ball in their offensive zone.
I thought that was a reach as well, Max.
Yeah, the ref saw a travel, and now Cilia driving for La Cité, gives it up, and a nice finish from Kalonji. But now Balmaceda gets it in just in time to avoid that block.
Jason Balmaceda, they're just wide open. Nobody marks him.
And La Cité gives it up. So now Desta looking for Norman. That one's intercepted by Cilia. He's going the other way, and he gets the bucket. What a play from Cilia. Now just a 6-point game as the second quarter is coming to an end. 31.5 seconds left. Not the way the Wolves wanted to end. They look to finish stronger now.
The Wolves have been making a lot of mistakes here, and same with La Cité. Both teams have made a lot of mistakes. And now the La Cité fans are getting back into it. You hear them cheering louder than they were earlier. And this is something the Wolves do not want. You do not want the La Cité fans getting into it. As you hear their energy coming through the mics, it is the last thing you want for the Wolves.
Yeah, you don't want momentum going for La Cité to go into the second half. It's Laval shooting free throws. He missed the first one. Here's the second, and that one's also off. Offensive rebound by Laurent, though. And the ball is taken away from him, and it's La Cité's possession.
It looked like that took a tip off a La Cité player, and you see Laurent's reaction and Trevor Costello's reaction. I think their reactions tell the story there.
And now Valerie Mongrue and Galaza all get subbed in at the same time with 28.2 seconds left in the first half. Inbounding for La Cité is Kalonji. He gives it to Cilia. Pressed by Galaza. 20 seconds. Cilia's driving. Finds a player in the corner. A drive baseline. Almost loses it. A pass ends up still in La Cité's hands, and a wide open layup for Eki Milek, who finishes it, and now it's just a 4-point game. Whistle blown. A little over 6 seconds left.
No, Eki Lamike was just wide open right there. Someone on the Wolves should have been marking that part of the key there. That's part of the key always to make sure is marked.
And the foul will go against La Cité, and it's going to be Galaza who takes these free throws. He makes the first one. We'll see who gets this rebound. If Galaza misses, they'll have one last opportunity to make a shot before the first half ends. Galaza's shot is good. Inbounded by La Cité. They drive. 4 seconds left. A step back three is no good. So the Wolves will get the last bucket of the first half, but La Cité making a big comeback to make this just a 6-point lead going in for the Wolves, a 6-point lead for the Wolves going into the second half. Huge plays by La Cité near the end there to make this a game.
It really has been La Cité. And once they change their system to a really high pressing system, Algonquin has not done a good job of adapting to the new system that La Cité has implemented. And that has been the thing with La Cité. They've continued with that system. They've gotten back into it, but the Algonquin Wolves obviously got the last bucket. So The question will be going into the second half of this game is how well will Algonquin adjust to this high press, and will they make better decisions quickly?
And we'll see if they can hold their lead going into the second half. And the halftime break is over. The Coyotes will start with the ball. They made a good comeback in the first half to make this just a 6-point lead. And now they look to shorten that lead even more. Diaby gives it up. Galaza gets tripped up as he gets possession of the ball. We'll see what the call is. It'll go against the Coyotes. It'll go against the Coyotes. It'll be a Wolves ball. Okongo to inbound. Galaza has it. He finds Valerie. Now Desta. He has an open shot. He takes it. Can't get it.
What a wide open three from Simon Desta, but just has to be a little bit more clinical on those kind of threes in this point of the game.
Cilia drive. Nice move. Can't finish it, but an offensive rebound by Diaby, and he finishes.
No mistake there from Diaby. Just Johnny on the spot right there, puts it right in the basket, and we're in a 4-point basketball game.
Desta just gets that one. And now he'll look to drive. He gives it up. Okongo loses the ball. Fighting for it still. He's on the ground and still fighting for it. Galaza ends up picking it up. He shoots the three. Just can't get it. But Partington with the offensive rebound. And now Okongo with the three. In and out. And finally Lassite can get that rebound. Gentil shoots. And that'll be out of bounds. Galaza bringing it up. 4-point lead for the Wolves. Okongo trying to shake off his defender, can't. Gives it to Galaza. He's double teamed. Leaves Okongo open. A nice reverse layup. Almost gets it, but can't.
Such a close play for Cité Congo, and at this point in the game, those kind of plays can come back to hurt you if you don't score on those.
Now Cilia. In the paint, back to Cilia. Swings it. Diaby, no bucket. It's a foul against Lassite.
And to start off here in the third quarter of the game, Lassite already have 2 fouls against them. And once you're in 5, you're in the bonus. And Algonquin is doing a good job of forcing Lassite into fouls. And if you're Algonquin, you want Lassite to force you into the bonus. You can get free throws every time there's a foul. There's a little bit of a delay in play here with Kendall Valerie down.
Valerie walks off. And on comes Mongru. And here we go. Play resumes. Galaza gives it to Desta. Lucky to drive. Good defense from Lassite though. Step back three. In and out. Partington, what a play to try to save it, but it's called that he stepped out of bounds.
Now another good look there for Desta. Again, can't sink that one, but a really good follow-up play from Riley Partington to just try to keep that ball alive. He was so close.
Genty gives it up to Chunku, who drives. He kicks it out. Three-pointer. In and out for La Cité that time. Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws for Genty.
Genty there, wide open. Riley Partington can't do very much to try to get the ball, but he ends up fouling him on the play. And now La Cité have a chance to cut the lead here in half if they can score both free throws.
And the first free throw is good. Second one is also good. It is now just a one-possession game as Carter Norman is subbed on for Partington. Galaza bringing it up. Handoff to a Congo, a drive, a pass in the paint, and a foul. 2 free throws for Mongru.
Mongru with a good drive, and then Chukenu ends up fouling Mongru on the play. Algonquin have a chance to get their lead back to 4.
Mongru can't get the first one to drop. Such a close game, just like the one these two teams played already this season. Offensive rebound by Okongo and gets the bucket. What a play from Okongo. Makes this now a 2-possession lead.
Now Mongru isn't able to finish any of those 2 free throws he has, but Okongo does a good job of salvaging that offensive opportunity.
St. Louis passes, intercepted, but La Cité gets it back, and now Cilia goes up with it. And it'll be a foul called. It'll go against La Cité, offensive foul. Galaza, another handoff to Okongo. We saw that play just a moment ago. Carter Norman with it. Finds Okongo. Mongru swings it to Norman. Fake 3-shot. A mid-range. In and out. We've seen a few of those recently. And now La Cité the other way. Ntambwe off the rim. Wolves struggle to pick it up, they do. Now Desta. A drive. A kick out to Norman. Norman in the corner. His 3-pointer is good.
What a 3-pointer right there from Carter Norman. That kind of 3-pointer here in this tight game can end up being the difference maker.
Carter Norman coming off the bench and clutch plays when it matters. Now free throws for La Cité. This one being taken by Chunku. Makes the first one. And both are good. La Cité not going anywhere, keeping themselves in this game and keeping it a tight race. Galaza to Mongru, using his body. Back to Galaza. Finds Norman to Desta. Gives it to Mongru in the paint. He's blocked. No foul called. But it'll go out of bounds for the Wolves ball.
It looks like may have been a little bit of contact. I think Mongru got a nudge it to the head there, but it'll still be Algonquin basketball.
A step through from Desta. He disagrees with that call, and I see where he's coming from. That looked like a clean play to me. Step-throughs are allowed, and now La Cité have it. St. Louis driving against Galaza, gives it up to Chunku. Spin move in the paint. Tough play, can't finish, ball still loose. La Cité ends up with it. St. Louis wastes no time in shooting that three, but can't get it to drop. And now a Congo, wasting no time driving the other way. Desta is blocked that time, his three-pointer. What a play there. And now La Cité, open man, and a finish. Tombwe with the finish, and it was Kalonji who started that play with the block. That time, defense to offense for La Cité. And once again, a potential one-possession game. Such a close match so far.
Such a close match overall, especially in that position there. Algonquin still had a lot of time on the shot clock. We know Desta's very good at those threes, but in that position where he's being double-teamed, he had the open man. In that position, you got to move the ball because of how high-pressed you're being here. That's one of the things that I feel is hurting the Wolves. Sometimes they're shooting too much, and instead of passing to the open man, they really need to just simplify the game a lot more.
Yeah, always trying to look for that best option. That time, Desta thought he had a good look. We know he's feeling himself this game. Just what a good block from Kalonji to give La Cité some momentum. And play resumes. It's Galaza driving, looks like he'll take it himself, and he goes all the way completely by himself and finishes the layup.
CJ Galaza going in 1v5. Number 15 gets the points there for the Wolves.
And Lauren is back on for the Wolves. St. Louis tries to find his teammate, but a great play by Okongo to break it up. He doesn't fully get possession of it though. Whistle was blown. And looks like free throws are coming up, and it'll be Okongo.
Looks like Algonquin's now in the bonus as La Cité have 5 fouls on the game.
Nothing but net for that free throw. Second free throw, good. Chunku taking it up. Looking for a pass, he finds Cilia with the drive. Oh my goodness, what a pass, what great vision, and what an even better finish from Cilia. Highly contested, and gets the foul on the way up. He'll look for a three-point play.
That's what shooters like Cillian do. They put the ball in the basket. Doesn't matter the contact. They always just find a way to put the ball in the basket, especially leading his team with 19.1 points per game this season. Just such a clinical player.
Wolves have it. Galaza doesn't get a clean handle on that pass, but still has it. He's looking to drive. And amazing defense from St. Louis for La Cité. He grabs onto that ball. No foul, gets a jump ball. And this one will go for the Coyotes. Excuse me. It'll be the Wolves ball. And Norman inbounding, struggling to find an open player, gets it to Mongru. Galaza slowing things down. Spin move. Looking to drive, kicks it out to Okongo. buzzer beater, beats the shot clock. Nothing but net with a man highly contesting him. What a clutch shot.
I don't think he could be more clutch from that spot. Matteo Mongru, perfect finish there.
And La Cité go the other way, and they'll get 2 free throws. And the energy that the Wolves had from that Okongo shot cut short. And that free throw in and out from Chunku. Second free throw made. Peter Jokai in for the Wolves. It is 60 for the Wolves, 53 for the Coyotes. There's a discussion between La Cité's coach and the ref. Now the refs all having a discussion. Looks like it is settled, and play is about to resume. Looks like they're looking to give. There's some confusion here. Chunku is still lining up for another free throw, and Costello was arguing it, and now after a few confusing moments, it'll be the Wolves' ball inbounding.
And you see Namri Kone also looking confused. It's been a coaching confusion gallery so far. We've seen a lot tonight.
Norman gives it back to Galaza, to Okongo. Back to CJ Galaza. Using his body. Peter Jokai sets a screen. He'll roll. Tries to find him in the paint, but Cilia steals it. Driving. Doesn't find a lane. Big pass to St. Louis. St. Louis shoots. That one's off. And now Lauren gives it to Okongo. He drives. Peter Jokai. Back to Okongo. He's looking for a screen. Tries to use it. The drive. Somehow finds Galaza in the corner. And nothing but net for CJ Galaza. The 3-point shots have been on point today for Galaza and the Wolves.
And as soon as that shot went in, we just saw Namri Kone just point to one of these side statisticians and just point the timeout sign, and now La Cité will take a much needed timeout here.
Yeah, they don't seem to have any answers for those 3-pointers from the Wolves. It seems like they're playing good defense. Those shots are a lot of the times contested, but the Wolves don't seem to care. It's now a 10-point game here in the third quarter. Cilia will look to inbound after that timeout, and here we go. Kalonji, guarded by Okongo, gives it up. And that attempted layup is no good. It'll be La Cité's ball still, though.
Because then Peter Jokai just knocked that out of play. The play was highly under pressure. You just had to get that ball out of play and relieve the pressure as soon as possible.
And Celia can't find an open man there. Peter Jokai does a good job breaking that up, but they'll get a second chance here. Lassiter passes it a few times. Here's a three-pointer, and it's good for Kalanji. What a make. And now the Wolves look to go the other way. Screen set by Norman. And a turnover by Laurent. And here's a drive from Kalanji. He gives it up. Celia has it now. He shoots off the rim. A drive left side, and whistle blown on the way up. It'll be 2 free throws for Kalanji. A little limpy, but seems to be okay. And gets the first one to go, a little bit of a weird bounce, but goes in his favor. And second one doesn't go, whistle blown right after that miss, and Algonquin will get it. They'll inbound from the side. Risky pass to Galaza, and it's taken away by La Cité. Genti finds Cilia. He shoots the three. That one's off to the right. Rebounded by Norman. He's going to bring it up. Gives it up to Laurent. Okongo, they're swinging all the way to Galaza. He's going to drive baseline. Tries to put it up, but can't get it to go. It'll be Wolves' ball, though.
Yeah, it was a great play by Gesem Peter Jokai on the follow-up where he forced the Lassiter player to put that out of play to relieve the pressure.
Norman has it. He's going to shoot the three, and he makes it. Off-balance shot, and gets it, and puts the Wolves up 66-57.
Another great three from Carter Normand. You got to give him so much credit there.
Another whistle blown as Lassiter was going for the bucket. And looks like more free throws for Lassiter. And Galaza will be subbed off, and on for him is Jansen Balmaceda. Taking the free throws for Lassiter is Noel Eki Malik. Another whistle blown right after that miss. Perhaps a violation from the Wolves stepping into the key a little early.
I saw one of the referees point towards the Lassiter end, indicating that maybe both players went in.
So Eki Malik gets that free throw. Now Laurent gives it up. Eki Malik, after that free throw made, gets the layup after the steal. Balmaceda. Okongo was wide open. Balmaceda didn't see it though. And now Laurent. Thinks about shooting, doesn't. Gives it to Norman. He has the hot hand. And that's taken away forcefully by Eki Malik, and it's a jump ball. Good defense.
Got to give Lassiter a lot of good credit there on the defense. They didn't give the Algonquin Wolves very much
room to wiggle there, as you know. Norman loses that one. Now Okongo. Okongo was defending, and that one's given up by Lassiter. And now Okongo has the three-pointer, and he makes it. It seems like the Wolves cannot miss these three-pointers.
Now, a wide open Mateo Mongru, nothing can stop him right there. The Algonquin Wolves have to keep their fire on these threes.
And that was Okongo with the three. And it's now Cilia for La Cité. Gets a screen by Diaby. But what a play from Balmaceda to intercept that, and now Okongo has it the other way.
Takes a tip off a La Cité player.
Good hustle from the Wolves, defensively and offensively. 69-60 for Wolves.
In the last few games, we actually saw what happened from these kind of plays. We saw from these last 5 seconds or less, we saw Eddie Laurent, Carter Norman make threes. Who's going to be on the receiving end of this kind of quarter-ending three?
It's to Galaza. He's got to put it up. He's blocked. And a half-court attempt is no good. Good defense from La Cité to end the third quarter, but the Wolves have a 9-point lead and a bunch of hot hands on the Wolves end, especially, behind that three-point line.
Yeah, you got to give so much credit to Carter Norman, CJ Galaza, and all those players who have been on fire today.
And the fourth quarter will be on the way soon. 69 Wolves, 60 Coyotes. And the fourth and final quarter has started here at Algonquin College. Okongo driving, left side, kicks it out to Balmaceda. Back to Okongo. And that pass low, and now La Cité has it. And Cilia, I think, dribbles it off his foot, loses it. So Galaza gets an opportunity to run the offense. He still has it. And tries to find Norman, but good defense from Jonty. He knocks it out of bounds.
Now, Jonty had to get that one out of bounds. He was going to play it right to Carter Norman in his sweet shooting house.
Here's Jokai in the paint. Looked like he traveled a couple times. Yeah, travel will be called. Just can't panic in the paint there. Jonty. Guarded by Okongo. Screen set by Diaby. Now he gets the ball in the paint. Can't finish. Big rebound from Balmaceda. And he gets fouled. So still Wolves ball. Wolves need to sustain this lead for just one more quarter to win this hometown rivalry. Okongo gets blocked by Diaby.
What a massive block there from Diaby. Just jumps up in the air and blocks that ball from Cité Congo.
And it does help to be 6'8" with those blocks, and that is what Diaby is listed as. Balmaceda fakes the three-pointer, gets his man to jump, and gets the three. Oh my goodness. What a fake, what a shot.
Balmaceda's made it a hat trick from that exact spot of getting three-pointers. That's his third of the night in the exact same way.
Cilia trying to come back with a point of his own, gets his own rebound and finishes the layup. Peter Jokai finds Norman, another risky pass, and that'll go out of bounds, and it's gonna be La Cité's ball.
That was a really high press from Ricardo Giannetti there. Really highly pressing Carter Norman. Doesn't give him very much with the ball, and Carter Norman steps out of bounds.
A drive in the paint, has to get rid of it. He does. A three-pointer off. Now Galazza going the other way to Balmaceda. Norman finds Peter Jokai in the paint. He gets the ball swiped away from him. Cilia. Peter Jokai, excuse me, Norman ends up on the ground. And he'll get charged for blocking as well. Chunku gives it up to Janti. Janti gives it up, and you saw there Habakurama looking to drive, but looks like that just went off of his foot. Wow, what a pass from Galazza. Risky through the legs of his defender. Norman, Galazza at the top. He drives left side. Okongo swings to Balmaceda. Heel drive. Galazza wide open for the three. That one doesn't go. But a big rebound for Mongru. It's then knocked out of bounds. And Mongru was fouled at the same time, so Mongru will get free throws after that big hustle play to get that rebound.
Got to give Mongru a lot of credit for earning the contact there, and he has a chance to put the Wolves up by another 2 points here.
And he makes the first one. 11-point lead now. La Cité has 7 minutes and 5 seconds left to make a comeback. Still plenty of time. As Mongru misses the second shot. Cilia drives. And that pass is not executed. It'll go out of bounds for Wolves ball.
Got to give Carter Norman on that play a lot of defensive credit for limiting what Cilia could do on that play. He couldn't do much, just to pass it out to the outside where there was no one, and that ball just went directly out of play.
Okongo to inbound. Trying to find an open player. Finds Balmaceda back to Okongo. Nice move to lose his defender. Galazza. The Wolves swing it. And now Norman drives, finds Mongreux. What a pass, what a finish. You see Norman drags the defenders towards him and finds his open teammate in the paint.
Smart play there again from Carter Norman to find Mongreux right on the spot. Now the Wolves are up 75-62, and we have a timeout here called by La Cité.
Yeah, La Cité looking to make a last quarter comeback and try to salvage this game and not lose his hometown rivalry. And timeout is over. High press from Norman. Celia bringing it up for La Cité. La Cité moving it around. And that bucket will not count. He travels. You saw there Chunku making that bucket, but called off.
Yeah, he did make that bucket, but Mateo Mongreux, who's had a very good game so far tonight, didn't give him very much room there, and he has 5 points and 4 fouls on the game so far tonight.
Okongo to Balmaceda. La Cité is also pressing in. It's taken away from Balmaceda and finished. What a play from Habakurama to swipe that and make the bucket.
Now we saw at the end of the first half that La Cité were working the high press, and now they're pressing even higher than they were at the end of the first half here. Let's see what works out for them.
Yeah, I think desperate times call for desperate measures. They need to get something going here in the fourth quarter. Galaza to Mongreux to Okongo. Step back mid-range. Just off the front rim. Celia. And kicks it. The three-pointer. No good. Big fall from Galaza as he hustles for that rebound. Everything seems to be all good.
I think there's a charge against La Cité being called, or a foul, and you see Namri Kone losing it with the referee.
Yeah, he's been very vocal this game about his disagreements. There's been a few of them this game. You can see the frustration on La Cité's end. Either way, the Wolves will get the ball. And Lauren bringing it up. He loses his dribble but gives it up to Mongreux. Hand off to Desta. Can't find an open player, and he did travel there. He loses his footing right before he can give up the ball.
Just a slight travel there from Desta, but even if it's a travel, it's still a travel.
Celia. Guarded by Lauren. Gets it over half court. And he dribbles that off his foot. Not what you want to do there. You can see he's frustrated as he was trying to drive.
Now Celia's had a really good game for La Cité. 17 points. He's been carrying the offense for them, and Algonquin are doing a good job of shutting him down, limiting what he can do.
Lauren falling, but somehow gets the pass to go to a Congo, but he can't get that floater. Now, Cité driving the other way. They get a three-pointer off, but that's no good. Offensive rebound. Cilia kicks it. Another three-pointer. That one is way off to the right. Hits the backboard first. Mongru to Lauren. The Wolves slow things down. Balmaceda now. Trying to find a lane, he can't. A Congo now going for it. Desta, highly contested three. How did he make that shot? He had to get it off to beat the shot clock. He does not open at all and drains it.
Simon Desta just has another level. That's his X factor. His shooting is just so good. And that's what's one of the things that's been the difference here in this game.
I mean, how do you guard that? You can't. The play is dead here as Cité was trying to drive. And Cité will inbound. And here we go. A little miscommunication there, but Cité end up with it still. And that passes off of Desta. Cité still has possession after a couple of fumbles. Mid-range from Cilia. That one's off. Good save from Lauren to get it to Desta. That's risky, but it paid off. And that'll go out of bounds, and I believe that, yeah, it'll be Wolves ball.
The Wolves are just going to try to be relaxed here with the ball, not try to force anything. Because if the option presents itself like that, they just got to take advantage.
And huge block from Diaby against Lauren. Pinned it against the backboard. Desta, another contested shot, and he can shoot mid-ranges as well. It doesn't just have to be beyond the three-point line.
Simon Desta can literally shoot from everywhere. He's one of the best shooters on this Algonquin Wolves team, and he's been really good tonight.
Now Diaby using his height to try to get that bucket, and he'll get 2 free throws. Wolves, 64 Coyotes. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the final quarter as Diaby makes the first free throw. Cité needs a miracle to make a comeback, and they need to start it now. Diaby misses the second, but they get the rebound. He puts it back up, gets his own rebound again, misses again. The ball is loose, and Desta comes up with it.
What a play there by Desta just to pick up the loose ball there and now change the possession.
Lauren to Desta. Seems like he can't miss. He shoots, and he gets the and one on a mid-range shot. He just one-ups himself every single time. I don't know how he does it.
I have no idea either. He's just on fire. When a player gets hot, they can shoot and score from literally anywhere, even if they're knocked down.
This is Desta's game tonight. And now he will look to complete the three-point play. And he gets it. I mean, what a night for Desta. Gentil can't get it. Okongo gets the rebound. 3-on-1. Laurent had a couple of players on him, but that didn't matter. He gets the bucket. And a timeout is called. The bench of the Wolves gets loud. They're hyped up. They have a 20-point lead.
Now this is just nuts here. The Wolves, earlier on, starting in the second half, the Wolves were only up by 6, and they got back to that first half form, and they're up now by 20. Just what a crazy game we're seeing so far. Leads are switching. Just the whole impact of this game has been crazy for the Wolves and La Cité. And the Wolves are seeing that they can compete with a team that is currently in a playoff spot like La Cité.
And a huge impact from the Wolves, and also Desta just going crazy with those shots, can't seem to miss. And now it's going to be very difficult for La Cité to get themselves back in this game. And the timeout is over. La Cité, and they give it up. Turnover, good defense from Okongo. He gives it up to Desta. Long pass to Galaza. He doesn't force a shot.
I don't think Algonquin will be forcing very many shots at this point in the game.
Yeah, just keep that possession, keep the ball away from La Cité, and you should be safe. And you should be good for the win tonight. Galaza is subbed off as he's limping a little bit, and it's Balmaceda who comes on for him.
It'd be very unfortunate for the Wolves if this is something serious for CJ Galaza. Hopefully it's just something minor. CJ Galaza has been the real spark plug for the Algonquin Wolves so far this season. 15 points in the night, and he's been leading the team on all offensive categories.
Yeah, he does such a great job leading that offense as the point guard. Both teams will huddle near their bench as the ref now signals for teams to come back. Play is about to resume. Again, there seems to be a disagreement between Emery Cone and the referee, the head coach of La Cité, Cone. And I believe Cone is going to get a foul called against him.
That's what it looks like, because as soon as Montenegro is inbounding that ball, you saw the referee indicate something to the coach, so it looks like Simon Desta will take 2 free throws here.
Yeah, it's always good to stick up for your team, but you don't want that to lead to points for the opposing team. And Desta makes that shot, so now a slightly larger lead for the Wolves. Wolves swing it all the way to Congo. He falls on the drive, keeps possession though. What a good play to keep that dribble as well. And now Laurent dishes it. Oh my goodness, that was a disgusting block by Diaby.
That was a great block. Montenegro thought he would easily put that in, and he just does not get the room there. The La Cité just don't give him very much room.
Another timeout taken by the Coyotes. You mentioned earlier that there were a lot of Coyotes fans in here tonight, as La Cité is also in Ottawa. It looks like these fans will be going home disappointed, as it looks pretty impossible for La Cité to come back from a 21-point difference late here in the fourth quarter.
We got the best women's basketball team in the world in the house. We got the Algonquin Wolves!
There's 1 minute and 36 seconds left in this game. That ball cannot be grabbed by a Congo, so now La Cité has it. They give it up, but actually recover. Abakaruma gives it in the paint. They kick it to St. Louis. He can't get the three-pointer. Lauren gets the rebound. Congo. Back to Lauren, risky pass. He still has it, loses his dribble, gives it to Balmaceda. He drives, floats in the air and gets the bucket. What a great play, athletic play, as a smaller man on the court to float for that long to get the open layup.
Now that's what you call it, a floater, and a corner three attempt there.
Play is blown dead. We'll see what the call is. I think it'll be free throws for a Congo.
That's how it looks.
A dominant performance here tonight by the Wolves, especially later there in the second half. This is a win that this team needed. They know they're good, and they know they can compete with most teams. I think they just needed to prove it to themselves, and this is such a big win for them tonight.
It really is going to be a big win for them tonight because they can go into the holiday break knowing they beat a team that is competing right now for top 4 and is in the playoffs. And this could be a turnaround point in the Algonquin Wolves season if they can just continue to play the way they have tonight for the rest of the season. It's just about getting that consistency down for them.
40 seconds left. La Cité will bring it up. St. Louis in the corner to Diaby in the paint. And that pass is no good. La Cité give it up. And now on the court is Tristan Balmaceda, and he has the ball now. Gives it up to Cambu, to Partington. Now Texera. And he'll drive, kick it to Cambu, and it looks like the Wolves will let this one go, and they take a huge win here. Looks like play will actually continue for just 1.8 seconds more as a shot was actually attempted. .9 seconds left put on the clock, and in 2.9 seconds the Wolves will celebrate a fantastic win in their home court against the Ottawa rivalry, who they previously lost to this season in overtime in a devastating fashion. And this is the way you come back and give your fans a show to watch.
It really is the best way to come back. Just going into the holiday break knowing you beat La Cité, beat your arch rival, and now La Cité's losing streak is extended to 6 games, and the last time La Cité won a game was against the Algonquin Wolves in their home barn. And probably one of the biggest things for La Cité is after that hot start, they're going to have to go into the Christmas break thinking, how do we get back to that hot start? How do we continue that? But for the Algonquin Wolves, the biggest thing is They know they're a good team. They have all the pieces, but it's just about fitting those pieces in the correct spots and continuing on the consistency throughout the rest of the season. It's probably one of the biggest questions following this Algonquin Wolves team, but we saw in this demanding win here tonight against La Cité. They just have to build that consistency and build off of this win.
I think that was so well said, Damon. Consistency, you're right, is a big part of the questions here for how the Wolves will go for the rest of the season. But like you said, promising game here, and they just have to keep it going. I'm Max Barzo with Damon Sotrudis. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this broadcast. It is brought to you by the Algonquin program of broadcasting television and streaming video, as well as the Algonquin Students Association. This will be the last broadcast here for all of December, so we'll see everybody in January. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great night and a great holiday season.